Hey YouTube, Saint Frank here. This week's episode of Hobby Talk, I wanted to do an episode that my loyal viewers can benefit from. I'm going to try to do more of these this year. Try to focus on doing more things to help out my viewers on the channel. So, to start off with, this episode is going to be about, is mainly if you collect Allen Ginter stuff. If you're into Allen Ginter, you could be sitting on a gold mine with your bulk, just base cards. I'm going to show you just some cards that I've been discovering are really great to try to get graded. You don't necessarily have to enjoy the subject matter of the cards, but hey, if you can turn some Allen Ginter base cards into big wins for your collection to help buy other stuff for your collection, then why not? Now, this stuff can be sold raw. It can be sold, I prefer to grade it and then sell PSA 10 versions of this stuff. But I'll just show you some of the cards. So, that's some of the stuff I've been grading. Like, Gary Vaynerchuk. I'm not sure if I said his last name right. He's better known as Gary V. Whether you like Gary V or not, his cards are actually worth some money, and this is from 2019 Allen Ginter. His graded cards, especially like PSA 10s, sell for good money. These were just common base cards from the set. Now, this is a black border mini. There's also an Allen Ginter X. So, a card that is probably just sitting in a box of your 2019 bulk commons. Or go to your local hobby shop, go look through their Allen Ginter Commons and stuff and see if they have any. Now here's a really good one. David Portnoy. This is from 2014 Allen Ginter. His PSA 10s of this card, I've sold them before for like $80, $90. It was just a common card. He started Barstool Sports, so he has a big following. Just a common card that's worth some good money. Everybody knows the great Post Malone. Of course, he owns the real version of this card, the one-of-one serialized one ring card. But his cards sell really well as PSA 10. I've been able to. This is also from 2019 Allen Ginter, by the way. Just a common bulk card, grade as a PSA 10. You'll get $75 to $100 for. I've had no problem getting that kind of price for those cards. I'm going to save this one. Next, we have a card that I don't think has gone up as high as it could possibly go up, but this is from 2019 Allen Ginter. Just the egg. It's just a card of an egg. This was a Instagram deal that was like the most liked Instagram picture. Yeah, a card that most people think is a complete joke actually sells very well. Maybe not as much as Post Malone, but it sells very well. 2011 was a great year for Allen Ginter as far as like the non-sport stuff. There's Stan Lee. Stan Lee graded cards sell very well. He has a huge following. Manny Pacquiao. We've heard his beautiful music here on the station or on the channel before. He does our NFL Let's Have Some Football theme. A great boxer, great from the Philippines. His cards are very sought after. And a Gem Mint 10, at one point, these were selling for like $200 or $300 a piece. I don't think they're anywhere close to that now. Oh, here's another Stan Lee. Or sometimes, like last 2 or 3 years, they've been putting like basketball and football stars in Allen Ginter, their rookie year. There's Trevor Lawrence, great quarterback for the Jacksonville Jaguars. Of course, this year, you had Victor Wembanyama's are in Allen Ginter this year. Some other NFL players and stuff like C.J. Stroud, I think, is in it. This was 2012 Allen Ginter. Kate Upton, the great Kate Upton. Her cards sell pretty well. She has a big following. I mean, you're not selling these to baseball collectors. You're selling them to collectors of these other types of things. Like, believe it or not, Kate Upton has a lot big following. I would follow her, but like Stan Lee, big in the Marvel world, boxing world. Are you catching a theme here, guys? Another boxing great, Gennady Golovkin. This is actually the no number back, so this one is probably a pretty sought after card. His stuff sells very well, and he's from 2016 Allen Ginter, which was pretty non-memorable set, but it did have some nice non-sport stuff in it. The Great Pele. This is from 2013 Allen Ginter. Again, you're marketing this towards the soccer world, where they may not have a lot of Great Pele cards like this. And this card sells very well. And it was just a common bulk card. The Great Anthony Bourdain, another 2014 card. The late Great Anthony Bourdain. His stuff is very sought after. And again, you're not selling this to baseball card collectors. You're selling this to followers that are fans of Anthony Bourdain. And they really love collecting his cards. And he had one in Allen Ginter. Presidents, maybe more controversial, but there are people that collect presidential stuff. And like this George W. Bush card was from 2011, Allen Ginter. There's been a lot of different president cards over the years. I graded that one. There's a mini of Portnoy. Just a regular mini. And then the ultimate of all non-sports Allen Ginter stuff, the great cryptocurrency card. This is from 2018. This is considered by crypto followers as the rookie card of cryptocurrency. And cryptocurrency was just getting started back at this time, or getting popular. And now, of course, it's everywhere. You hear about cryptocurrency and these sorts of things. But these cards have really gone up and down. It's really strange. This was just a regular base card out of Allen Ginter in 2018, but it's crazy. The cards, they seem like they follow the values of cryptocurrency. When cryptocurrency is red hot, these cards end up being worth a lot and sell for a lot. When cryptocurrency is down like it is now, you can pick up these cards for a little cheaper. But in the peak of the crypto craze, this card was selling for over $500 as PSA 10. And this one was probably selling for like $700 as PSA 10 in the mini. Now they're both probably between 100 and 150 around there. But still, amazing for just a base card. This is not a base card, but this is I just recently graded one of his cards, Nigel Houston. This is from 2020, Allen Ginter. He has a huge following. Professional skateboarder. Again, you're not selling it to the baseball crowd. You're selling it to a different market. And Allen Ginter is great about having these really interesting non-sports cards and non-baseball cards that have a huge following in other areas. And so, like this Anthony Bourdain relic card, you'd be shocked at how much this card would go for. I'm just keeping it in my collection because I like it. But I mean, you're talking $300 or $400 probably for this card, and it's just a regular old relic card, not numbered. I don't know what these would go for because I mean I don't think there is another PSA 10. I have to check the pop on that. But I collect Allen Ginter stuff, so I've been buying Allen Ginter stuff throughout the years. And I mean, there's a tons of other Allen Ginter stuff that I have like in my grading pile that I just need to get graded. There's Paul Macbeth. He was in 2016 Allen Ginter. His stuff graded is very high, highly collected. You're not selling to the baseball crowd. You're selling it to the professional disc golf crowd because he's like the biggest name in disc golf. every year there's a handful of potential gold mines in some of these base cards. So definitely go through your old Allen Ginter stuff in your bins of commons at your local hobby shop. Pick up guys like this that have a big following in other areas, not necessarily baseball, and put them in a box somewhere. You're going to thank me for it later, trust me. All right, so this was I'm going to try to do more episodes like this where it's helping my viewers. I'm so glad you guys have supported me over the years. I've been doing this channel now for, like 7 years now, 8 years. And, I thank you for guys. I have 5,000 subs for this dumb little channel and over 2 million views, which blows my mind that many people have watched my videos. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more videos. Let's have some more fun collecting stuff. And guys, I always tell you guys, let your collection pay for your collection. Use stuff like this that may not mean anything to you. It does mean something to someone. Get your value out of it. I mean, you paid for the Allen Ginter box in 2020 or 2014 or whatever. Grade some of the cards, flip them, use that money to buy something you really like. I've done that for years and years, and I've gotten a really nice collection of stuff, all because of letting my collection pay for my collection, for the most part. Now, sometimes I'll splurge and use some money that's not in my card budget to go buy something, but for the most part, everything I have in my collection has been paid for from other stuff that I collected. Pokemon was huge. Pokemon stuff has paid for so much stuff in my collection. It's crazy. And I love the Pokemon cards, but that's not like my biggest passion is collecting Pokemon cards. My biggest passion is like Star Wars and non-sport stuff, Allen Ginter stuff, baseball, stuff like that. So, guys, it's all about getting things that you really like and having your collection pay for them, not having to pay for them out of your own pocket. All right, thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more videos later.
While I paint pots and I cannot lie, you are the brothers I can't deny.